Hey guys, welcome back to Shots to Victory. I'm Blake.
And I'm Rocky.
Today we're talking about Raw, NXT SmackDown, TNA Genesis, Saturday Night Main Event predictions, and NFL Divisional Round results, Conference Round predictions, and NBA team records.
Yep. And you were going to talk a little bit about GCW, I heard.
Two things, Buster. This week was full of debuts. We had two debuts in GCW as well. We had Invincible, if you guys know who that is. He faced Matt Cardona. I don't think he won, but he faced Matt Cardona.
Yeah.
And then Baron Corbin, or what is he called?
Something.
Tom, I think. Something Tom.
Tom Pensing, I think.
Yeah. Baron Corbin also debuted.
Mm-hmm.
We thought he was going to debut in TNA, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Speaking of TNA, they got an official... This was this week, right? Yeah, partnership with TNA.
Mm-hmm.
Or WWE.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just with NXT or if it's just with everything.
I think it might be with everything, but they're saying it's most likely going to be all NXT TNA.
That's what I'm guessing it is, but I guess we might have...
Rumble stuff is
Yeah.
it.
Anyways, starting off with Raw, we had CM Punk and Seth Rollins promo, talking it out.
Mm-hmm.
Seth Punk declared for the Rumble, then Seth declared for the Rumble, then good old Drew McIntyre comes out, declares for the Rumble as well.
Yep.
They think then they get a match set up for next week, Seth versus Drew McIntyre.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to talk?
I'm honestly kind of excited because these three are my Rumble favorites, honestly. All three of them.
I think my Rumble favorites are Punk, Drew, Cena.
I honestly don't think Cena's winning this Rumble. I see my favorites are Seth, Punk, Drew.
Seth, I don't think needs it.
I was just thinking maybe he wins the Rumble, challenges Gunther, and then Punk uses his favor to get into it, so it's a triple threat.
But I don't know, that wouldn't really make sense with... Why would Paul have any say what happens on Raw?
Well, what else do you
Now, if Paul was on was on Raw, I'd say yeah. I don't know. Maybe Paul just gives... Well, I was thinking...
Paul has, like, authority throughout the entire business.
What I was thinking was, which doesn't really make sense, Roman starts eliminating people for Punk.
Is Paul even signed to a brand? Because...
Roman's technically no.
When?
Technically no.
Yeah, so Paul isn't technically then.
Because...
Or is he signed with Solo in the Bloodline?
No. Maybe. I don't think so.
Yeah, I have no clue.
I don't know. That's what's like. I like Punk. I want Punk to win. I think the most. But Drew, I'd like Drew. But I think I don't know. It'd be Drew versus Cody for having it.
Yeah, that's what I want, honestly.
I kind of just want Randy, but Randy's not gonna be in the Rumble.
Yeah.
I think Cena wins Chamber. I think I want Punk to win this. I want Punk.
I honestly kind of want Drew, to be honest. Punk might be in. Honestly, maybe Punk.
But the thing is, then, unless we're not getting, Cena's in the main event for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way he's going to be in the main event is if he wins one of the two.
Yeah, and I feel like Drew would have to win for Cena to win.
Unless we
get John Cena versus Cody. I don't know.
Versus Gunther. Cena versus Gunther.
Then Punk versus Cody.
Punk versus Roman. Randy wins Rumble. I mean, Cody opens Cody opens.
Mm-hmm.
Which would never happen, but maybe.
It could happen since Rumble usually...
Since it is a Rumble, yeah. Cody opens.
Mm-hmm.
Randy comes back. And then comes back in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Wins Rumble. I'm fine with that.
Me too.
I just don't think you could have it... I don't think if we find out that it's main eventing, then no.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess you can have Randy win and then have him do a face-to-face with Cody afterwards.
That would work.
Yeah. Oh, that's gone. Okay. My God, it's actually gone. Anyways,
yeah.
Chad Gable faces the best luchador Adam Pearce has as he faces Penta.
Penta.
Who had a... What were you saying?
I was going to say his full name, but it's fine.
Who had a great debut. He was a little nervous during his entrance, but it worked out. He had two botches, but it was really fun. It was just two slips, which Played
It
off
happens. Yeah.
But the fans really loved him. He had a promo. Supposedly there was like he has backstage heat because he went over in time in his promo
I think he went a minute over.
when the show ended 30 minutes early.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh.
Oh no. And they
And
had to cut something, didn't they?
No.
Oh, then why were they mad?
I don't know because it just went over, but literally doesn't matter because. Judgment Day wait. Chad Gable Penta beats Chad Gable in his debut match. Post match, he cuts a promo about how WWE is his new home, and that Netflix isn't just the new era; it's also the new era of Penta.
Yes.
So next he's probably just gonna be in the LWO and be an LWO junkie
Yay!
and then get released.
Let's go.
Judgment Day segment where Dom tries to apologize to Liv with flowers, but she said she's not mad, and she's gonna focus on herself while Finn should focus on himself as well. Dom posts a picture on Instagram giving Liv the flowers, but cuts Finn out of the background. So probably Rumbles when these two start feuding.
Yeah, because Dom eliminates Finn, maybe.
Or I think Finn eliminates Dom.
Ooh, maybe.
Sheamus beats Ludwig Kaiser after the match. Braun shoves Sheamus and they bicker at each other. Whoa, don't say that word. It's announced that these two will be having a match at Saturday Night Main Event. So yay.
Woohoo!
Seth Rollins argues to Sami about when Zayn is going to start helping himself instead of Roman. Karrion Kross reveals to Miz that he's apparently the White Six moved to SmackDown.
And Sammy came up after that.
Yeah, sets a match between Miz and Sami. Gunther promo interrupted by Jey Uso. Gunther roasts Jey. They have their match for Saturday Night Main Event is official.
Yeah, I love Jay's promo in that, honestly. It was so good.
Trash.
That was Jey Uso's best promo ever.
Okay, I won't say ever.
In the last 2 years.
Okay, no. He had a good promo last year. I forget what. His promo against Braun was better.
He was just emotional in this promo.
Yeah. I just like his promo against Braun. What was that? Oh. I kind of went by those fast, but those were just because it's just promos, really. So it was kind of fun.
You can't. There's not really much you can talk about.
Lyra Valkyria beats Dakota Kai to become the inaugural international champion, as we both predicted. So, WS.
W's in the chat.
I guess that's fine. I don't really care.
Yeah, we've been predicting Lyra from the beginning.
I don't really care about the women's IC title, to be honest.
Yeah, women's US just feels more important for some reason.
Because it's because the holder's Chelsea.
Chelsea just seems more important, honestly.
Oh, yeah, because Lyra Valkyria is a loser.
Sure.
Sami Zayn beats The Miz with a blue thunder bomb. Sami probably gonna face Cross next week.
At Saturday night's main event, maybe.
Maybe it's either happening at next Raw, or
at Saturday night main event.
Yeah. No, they was Sami. They just give him random matches, like the match with Drew. Out of nowhere. Rhea promo interrupted by Nia, who declares for the Rumble. Nia gets beat down by Rhea and Bayley. Yeah. Damien, actually, you think Nia wins Rumble?
No.
Is Nia on Raw now?
No.
Okay. It was just kind of good.
I get where you're being confused at.
Yeah. Because I feel like she's declaring for the Rumble to face Rhea.
Yeah, but I feel like that's... I don't know why she's staying away from Tiffy now, honestly. Maybe because they want Charlotte. Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah.
I feel like they could squash Tiffany and Nia an elimination chamber.
You could squash it, literally just have the match at Rumble. That's literally just Tiffy wins clean. That's at the end of it.
But Nia declared for Rumble.
I know.
I feel like Io's gonna win Rumble. It's either Io or Charlotte, in my opinion.
I think it's Charlotte. Io wins Chamber.
Maybe.
So are we fine with just saying Chamber and Rumble are basically linked together?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know sometimes...
They have titles on the line.
Yeah.
But I feel like they've started to go away from that.
I mean, I think 2 to 3 years ago we had it. Like
It
that.
was Logan was the last one.
Logan?
Wait, no, U.S. Sorry.
Yeah, Austin.
Yeah.
A-Town. I think it just makes more. I kind of like it like this better because I feel like it's more earned.
Yeah, 100%.
But also, I love it when there's just I don't know. Because I feel like if you just do stories, then you could just say there's so many stories like they deserved it.
Yeah.
I can think of last year's Mania. I guess, all the matches that would have the good story main evented. Well, yeah, you get a title shot, I guess, because it's not the main event.
Yeah.
Chambers may not it's just a title shot now. Okay, that's fine. It can still be the main event.
Sure.
Punk wins that. Or Cena wins. But the thing is, are we having Cena go on a losing streak or a winning streak?
I have him going on a little bit of a losing streak.
Oh, that's fun. Damian Priest beats Finn Balor in a street fight. Judgment Day and Warriors made interferences.
Mm-hmm.
So Finn Balor's dead. Hell no.
Yeah.
What else is?
Oh my gosh.
Had Damian Priest win both times, like.
And the crazy thing is, Damian Priest no-sold getting coup de grace through a table. He literally just stood up a second later and then put him through the barricade. Priest
needs to go to SmackDown and feud with Shin.
Ooh, don't have Damian take Shin's title away so quick.
I'm done with that. But, like, what's next for Finn? What he can't do, like...
Just got him a forever tag team guy.
I mean, he doesn't deserve to be a tag team guy. Is he getting punished or just getting injured? Like...
Yes.
Yeah. I think he was an NXT guy. Why is he getting treated like this?
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of NXT.
So first off, we start with an Oba Femi promo that gets interrupted by Tony D'Angelo, who says he's gonna beat him for the title so he can beat Tony 2 belts. And since he beat him for the title that he has currently, then Oba says, "No, that ain't happening, son." And then Eddie Thorpe comes out and attacks him. And, yeah. Then later in the night, Oba asks for a title shot against him. I already have this written, so it's fine. And Ava tells him no. And then he starts choking Robert Stone, and finally she agrees to it. And, yeah, so it'll be Eddie Thorpe versus Oba next week, I believe.
Yay!
And we got Ethan Page bickering with the locker room. Then he gets in a fight with Dante Chen. And a match is made between them. Then Shotzi beats Stephanie Vacher in a number 1 contenders match.
Boo!
And because of Fatal Influence interference. Next up we had Ethan Page versus Dante Chen, where Ethan Page beat Dante Chen. After the match, he breaks Dante's foot. Then Javon comes out, and Page just makes him bleed by punching him in the face once.
Boo. Like, what?
I
still don't get why they had Shotzi beat Stephanie.
Because they want Stephanie versus Julia. They don't want Stephanie to win the title and have to drop it that quick.
Ugh.
Next up we had Ashante giving Carmen Petrovich a rose, then makes it official between the two of them, and she kisses him. How do you feel about that? Your man.
Yay!
Then the Metaphor Girls beat Unholy Union to become the number 1 contenders for the Women's Tag Team Championships.
It was a pretty good match.
It was a good match.
Not really.
Did you even watch it?
No, not at all.
Then Charlie Dempsey gets a rematch for the cup soon. And Ridge and Tony are fighting in the parking lot for some reason.
It's the parking lot. What do you mean some reason? It's the parking lot. What do you expect? Which that just means Ridge is beating Tony.
Yeah. For sure. Then next up we had Cora Jade beating Klein Jordan with no shenanigans.
Yay.
Josh Briggs and Yoshiki Inamura says that they will dethrone Fraxium, then OTM brawls with them because of them saying that.
Yay!
Then Fraxium retained against OTM while DIY was watching from the podium.
Yay.
Roxanne has a promo about how she's made the women's division in NXT great. And then Bayley comes out and says that she was the one that made it great. And they brawl as the TV station cuts off halfway through their brawl.
That's my Mania match.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I saw the greatest triple threat tag team title match they could have.
What?
At Mania. I can't say it yet.
Why?
Do you know?
Oh.
All three of those teams. You know what I'm talking about, right? Mm-hmm. The D, the H, the F.
What? I think you lost me there.
Your
Huh?
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Anyways, to SmackDown. Oh my god, we've done this we're doing this whole thing in one segment. Okay.
Yeah.
SmackDown. Rey Mysterio declares for the Rumble. KO comes out and tells Rey that he comes out, talks about how Rey has KO's respect the most, saying that Rey should call out KO into the Mania match. But Rey says he's not a real champion.
Yeah.
They get into a fight, and a match gets announced.
Yep.
Nick Aldis tries to get Cody to sign the contract, but he refuses. He'll only sign it once KO has.
Yep.
Glowist, a.k.a. Bianca Belair, and Naomi beat Candice LeRae and Nia Jax. It's kind of weird. I don't know if it's just you, but I just like the tag team between Bianca and Naomi just feels off right now.
It honestly does. Like, Jade and Bianca gelled so well that this just feels so much off.
They were also talking about how they don't know who attacked Jade yet.
And Jade tweeted something.
What she tweeted?
I can't remember.
I think you're making stuff up.
Let me check. You just go on. I'll just keep talking about this subject.
Okay. Speaking of of attacking, whatever her name is, Jade. Charlotte Flair had a little.
Yeah, I don't think I have it. So
you don't.
Say that.
Charlotte Flair had a hype package show up, so she's probably coming back at Rumble and winning it, facing Tiffy.
Oh, she tweeted, like, right after that segment, she tweeted, "You sure?"
Oh. I saw someone saying maybe it was both Bianca and Naomi. I don't think it was Bianca at all.
Why? Maybe Bianca had Naomi do it.
Because I think if it was Bianca, it'd be the other way around. It'd be Bianca trying to ask him to who did it, not having Naomi ask for who did it.
Yeah.
Because normally the person who's asking is the one who did it.
Yeah.
And I feel like if they have to choose between... This is what I'm thinking. They do Naomi versus Jade first. Bianca has to choose between the two. And since she's known Naomi longer, she chooses Naomi and attacks Jade to help Naomi.
Ooh, yes.
Like, Naomi and Jade have a match at Chamber. And Bianca comes out halfway through the match.
And chooses...
And it's just complicated, but at the very end, she puts Naomi's foot on the ropes or something like that, and helps Naomi win, which is get those two feuding for their Mania match.
Fire. That's actually fire.
What was it? Glow, actually.
That is Glow.
GLOW. Bayley interviewed by Byron Saxton. And talks about how she wants to win the title in her home state. You know what makes me mad?
What?
Corey Graves is talking his talk. Have not heard Byron Saxton complain once.
Yeah. He got moved from the commentary team like 2 years ago, and he got moved to main event.
Yeah, and is doing this while Corey Graves was in NXT, which in my opinion is the best thing you go to.
Yes. But I just feel like he didn't have very good... Like, he didn't gel.
He was terrible.
Yeah, he did not gel with them very well.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of like Kevin Patrick more than Corey Graves.
On NXT, yeah, 100%.
I think if anyone else used like what Corey was saying, that's fine. But with Corey saying, like, I get getting mad, but getting mad about Pat McAfee is crazy.
I feel like it's a work, honestly.
I don't know. I think he's trying to get. I don't like. The thing is, if it was a work, he would have came out on NXT, or he would be taking over for Pat tonight. Because if you guys don't know, Notre Dame faces Ohio State tonight. Pat McAfee's going to be there. And they're having Wade Barrett take his place instead.
Oh.
It got announced that it was Wade Barrett. That's why I'm thinking. Because if it was a work, they'd have Corey take his spot.
Whoa.
Sorry. They'd have Corey take his spot and have Corey be salty the whole time. But with them not.
Maybe Corey comes out during the show.
And we haven't heard... It makes sense. And Corey was mentioned once on NXT. Which, if it was a work, he'd get mentioned. And there hasn't been any news. He hasn't said anything since the initial problems.
Yeah.
So that's why it's kind of just, I don't know how to feel. But I'm with everyone. I don't know why Corey's talking. No matter what, he's on WWE.
Yeah.
Doing commentary. Yes, you're not with Michael Cole, but oh, boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo.
You're with Booker T.
Yeah. And Vic Joseph.
Yeah. But, like, you're not good at... I think you are the worst commentator we have right now. Okay, let's rank it. Let's rank real quick.
Yeah?
I'm not ranking NXT because I think Booker and there's mid.
Vic's okay.
They're good commentators, just not like anything too much.
Yeah.
Like, I'd have Michael Cole, Pat, Joe Tessitore, Wade Barrett. Then Corey.
Yeah.
Nothing against Wade. I love Wade. He's just...
No,
I just really like... I think Joe works well in it.
Yeah. I just don't... Imagine we get a 3 commentator booth for SmackDown now, though. That would be kind of...
I'd be fine with it. But the thing is, 2 heels and 1... And the thing is, Wade's a good heel. Corey's just like...
He's okay.
I only liked Corey's heels when it was against Pat McAfee. You see how Pat McAfee just created screwed. But, like, you're going to get mad that he's more famous than you when you see how everyone reacts with Pat McAfee. The pop he gets are crazy. And he Okay, have we seen Corey Graves yeet with someone?
No.
Pat gets onto the table and starts eating. Like, I get if Pat McAfee put no effort into it and Corey being mad, but he put so much effort in.
Exactly.
And yes, he's saying he's not famous, but he brings in fans, so why are you getting mad?
Yeah.
Do you know how many people are watching just to see Pat McAfee?
A couple.
Probably a bunch. I mean, he has his own show. He's on College. He does a bunch of stuff. Like, the draw he has is crazy, and you're going to get mad at him for that? Pat McAfee had his own DLC this year. Yes, no one liked it, but still, end of the day, he had his own DLC. Corey Graves, where's your DLC, buddy? What I thought. Anyways.
You're on to Jimmy.
Anything else you want to add to that?
Okay. You covered everything.
Anyways, just shut your mouth, Corey. No one cares about you. Be like Byron. Jimmy Uso versus Carmelo Hayes ends in no contest at the New Bloodline Tag Team Jimmy. And a good match.
It was a good match.
I heard someone saying this match proved that Jimmy's better than Jay. I was like, no.
No.
No. Speaking of New Bloodline, Solo comes out, but leaves without speaking. Jameis Winston comes out. No, Jacob cuts a promo before getting interrupted by LA Knight and Braun Strowman. It gets... Yeah, it's not here. Okay. We get announced that Tama Tonga and LA Knight is next week on SmackDown. And that Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu will be having a Saturday Night Minute. I don't know why I said it so fast, but I did. Blah, 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 blah. Motor City Machine Guns beat Los Garzas, even with Pretty Deadly's interference mid-match. I don't know how to feel.
Yeah. And I think Motor City Machine Guns are facing Pretty Deadly on SmackDown next week. I
really want a triple threat. I don't want to see.
Maybe that's what happens. Maybe it ends in no contest.
Okay. If Pretty Deadly... I want Pretty Deadly to be in it.
Maybe Pretty Deadly wins this week, so it is a triple threat between DIY, Pretty Deadly, and Motor City Machine Guns.
That's fun. I'm tired of seeing DIY and MC. I love Motor City Machine Guns. Hate seeing them go against DIY.
Yeah.
Yes, they bring good matches, but still, no. Kevin Owens tells Nick Aldis that he won't sign it either until Cody Rhodes signs it.
Yeah.
So
I honestly don't even get that, honestly.
It's fine. I don't really care. They're both stubborn. Piper Niven beats B-Fab. After the match, Meechin saves B-Fab from B-Town. So we're probably getting Meechin and Chelsea again at some point.
Yeah. We might get like Meechin and B-Fab versus Piper and Chelsea next week.
Which means we're getting Chelsea versus Meechin at Rumble?
Maybe.
This is what you're setting up.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Kevin Owens beats Rey Mysterio after the match. He tries to power drive Rey, but Cody makes a save.
Yep.
Nick Aldis is yelling at Cody and is furious.
Mm-hmm.
Says both titles will be relinquished and hung above the ring at Saturday Night Main Event.
Yep.
And HBK will moderate the signing.
Yay!
No, you have this wrong.
What?
They're taking the titles at Saturday Night Main Event.
Mm.
And then they're being hung at
Rumble.
So they're not having it on that SmackDown between the two.
Mm. If they're taking the title, does that end Cody's reign?
No.
Okay.
Not technically. Technically, the way he said it, yes, it does. Because he said relinquish.
Yeah.
But I think they just mean give him the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't really understand what that has to do with anything.
Yeah.
Oh, no, take our belt. Okay, we still just want to... Yeah, he's only power driving people because he has a belt.
Yeah.
I don't know why HBK is monitoring it, but okay.
Because of the city they're in.
Yeah, you could have him just do a promo. Tiffany Stratton beats Bayley to retain the WWE Women's title ship. Mm-hmm. Roxanne was watching from the crowd. Mm. Calling it. Watch these two for Rumble. Something's going to happen.
Yes, please. I need that match.
You're having me working a lot. I don't know if I want to keep doing this. TNA Genesis.
Yeah, let's get on to that.
Okay, so on the TNA Genesis. It's on my phone, so that's why I'm on it.
Yep.
Moose comes out with a new X Division Championship. He has on the line. Mm-hmm. Faces Ace Austin. I don't know who that is. Moose wins.
Yep.
Yay.
Woohoo, Moose.
Then we had The System, which is Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers versus Eric Young and Steve Macklin in just a regular match.
Yeah.
Steve Macklin and Eric Young win by pinfall. Next, we had the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Championship against Spitfire, who is Jody Threat and Dana Luna.
Mm-hmm.
Defended against Ash and Heather by Elegance.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Ash by Elegance. And still, the Tag Team Championships are held by Spitfire. They won by pinfall. Then we had Jordan Grace versus Tessa Blanchard. Mm-hmm. Tessa Blanchard wins.
Oh my gosh.
After the match, everyone screams, "You're a racist."
She is.
Yeah. It has also been reported that Jordan Grace is going to be at the Facility Center this week.
Facility Center?
Performance Center.
Oh.
So, debuting at the Rumble and staying. I think she's going to do what Naomi did.
Ooh, yes please.
Which is why I think she lost.
NXT, Raw, or SmackDown? What are you thinking for Jordan Grace?
I think I want on NXT. Mm-hmm. NXT with Roxy leaving, they need a big star.
Yeah.
And yes, you have Julia and Stephanie and Cora, but I feel like putting in Jordan Grace just brings it better.
It would.
Plus, like, what else are they going to do with Jordan here? They're not going to put her in the main event. Mm-hmm. Actually, I don't know. I love the IC, making the mid-card make it so much easier now.
Yeah.
Because now you could say she goes for
Chelsea or Lyra.
I'd rather have Lyra.
Yeah, honestly, Lyra versus... It would make more sense.
Yeah. Then we had an I Quit match between Josh Alexander and Mike Santana. Mike Santana wins. Then Josh Alexander quits TNA.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a work or not.
I think it might be because they gave him a mic. So.
Speaking of quitting TNA, what's his name? Whoever was the TV champion.
Mike.
Huh?
Speedball.
Huh?
Speedball Mike Bailey.
No. Wait, what'd I say?
TNA TV champion.
I forget what it's called, but whoever it is, he's like an old. He was an.
Oh. Are you talking about the dude that quit?
The Frankenstein dude, yeah.
Oh, PC?
PC, I think, maybe.
PVC, I think. PCO. This guy.
Yeah. Is he on TNA now?
Maybe.
Give us a second.
He destroyed the digital media title.
Yeah, he destroyed that and then quit.
Mm-hmm.
TNA. So again, don't know if that's a work or not.
Yeah.
We'll see. The next we had. Wait, is this next? Mike Santon. Yep. Okay. Next, it was an TNA World Tag Team Championship against the best tag team in the world, the Hardys versus the Rascals. They have a good match. Fraxium comes out. Just do that. They tussle with the Rascals. The Hardys end up winning. And next week for TNA, we have Fraxium versus the Rascals. NXT Tag Team titles on the line.
Let's go. I'm so excited for that. I'm definitely tuning in.
Same. For everyone who's saying TNA is losing and they're not going to get anything from the trade, tonight just has shown
they are not losing.
Yeah. Next we have TNA Knockouts World Championship. House of Fun Clockwork Magic Orange match. So that's a lot. I don't know what that was. Masha Slamovich defends against Rosemary.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the girl that Wendy Chu was friends with? Okay, yeah.
Wendy Chu had her under a spell, but now she's a good person. That's what I think the storyline was.
Masha Slamovich wins by pinfall.
It was so good. They had nail spot, thumbtack spots.
So what is it? Is this like an Extreme Rules match?
No. It's way more than an Extreme Rules.
Oh.
It's like a death match, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like... What's a death match? It's like... It's basically like an even more extreme rules.
So just like...
It's like a street fight, basically.
Basically just like...
Because it was in Falls Count Anywhere, basically.
So it's just an AEW street fight?
Basically, and it was Falls Count.
Speaking of AEW, we had Samoa Joe make his return.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Powerhouse Hobbs versus John Moxley, where John Moxley won.
Yeah.
And then we had Kenny Omega win his match.
Okay.
It was cool. That's all I remember. I don't remember anything else that happened. MJF is still fighting with
I'm cool, buddy.
No. Jeff Jarrett.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, after the match with Masha Slamovich, Cora Jade comes out, says she wants to win the title.
Yeah.
So, yay. I don't know really what else would that do with that, but... And then Ashante Theodonis came out during an open challenge. He lost, but I don't know who he faced.
Does it not say on there?
No, it's not on here.
Huh.
I know what happened, but I just don't remember.
Okay, I'm getting on the chase. Hold up.
Okay.
Just talk about the next match.
Give me a second.
It's Joe Hendry match.
It
was on the pre-show. It was Jake Something versus Ashante.
Oh.
It was, and then we had Frankie Kazarian on the pre-show as well, facing Leon Slater.
Oh.
Jake Something won in like 4 minutes, so that's probably why it's not on there.
Oh, according to Fightful Select, WWE superstar Ilya Dragunov has been seen participating in regular training sessions at the Performance Center.
Oh!
The training is specific for his return to in-ring action. It was also said that he was not wearing any of the support gear for his injury and return might take place sooner rather than later.
Rumble!
It appears he looks to be ahead of his schedule for a return.
Rumble!
Ooh, that might change our champ predictions.
Uh-oh.
I don't think he's coming back to win Rumble, though.
Huh?
Him versus Shin?
Yeah.
My
gosh, no.
I think if he comes back, he's dethroning Braun. Or are they going to continue with this feud that when he got injured with JD? Judgment Day.
Maybe.
Okay. Let's get out of TNA real quick. I feel bad. We just skipped brands twice.
Joe.
I know, I'm pretty fine. Next, we had TNA World Championship match with Nick Nemeth defending against Joe Hendry. I know you watched this match more than... Do you want to go through it?
So... Hold up. I'm just going to look at our text from last night.
Okay.
Just to, refresh my mind. But it was a really good match. I know JBL came out because, Frankie Kazarian came in with, the cup. I can't remember what it was. Take your shot or something, wasn't it? Something like that. Hold up.
We scheduled a interview with Liam Cohen. Okay. Don't really care.
Frankie Kazarian has the Call Your Shot cup. Then John Bradshaw Layfield takes him out, and then he takes out Ryan Nemeth, who jumped the barricade. Then Nick Nemeth hit a... Then Joe Hendry hit a standing ovation. Nick Nemeth became the first person to ever kick out of a standing ovation. Then Nick Nemeth hits a danger zone and a super kick. Hendry kicks out. Hendry hits a second standing ovation to win the TNA championship.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Which just means he's coming out at Rumble. That's literally all it means.
Yeah.
Which, looking at it now, makes sense why they didn't make Joe Hendry popular
on NXT.
When they had, have him win the title when he was popular on NXT.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which means that this deal has been in the works for a while.
Yeah, 100%.
Because the Rumble and NXT bring their main champions so people to show, which they did with Jordan Grace really well. Mm-hmm. And which makes sense that they're doing that with Joe Hendry. Because you want your top talent to show, and why would you have Joe Hendry come out if he's not the champion?
Yeah.
Because yes, you and me, diehard fans, will know who Joe Hendry is. But the average person, they'll say, who's Joe Hendry? Oh, okay.
Joe Hendry.
But if they hear Joe Hendry's pop and then see him being a championship, they'll be like, oh, okay.
You know what's crazy? Joe Hendry's clip, when he first debuted, is the most liked Twitter thing for WWE ever.
That's massive.
Yeah. Massive.
Most massive. Low taper fade. Don't say that. Your turn.
Okay, now on to Saturday Night Main Event predictions of January's.
We predicted a bunch of random matches because nothing has been confirmed.
Yeah, there's only 3 confirmed matches. So the first one is Gunther versus Jay for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Gunther. Jay's already been confirmed to be participating in the Rumble.
Yeah. Then we got Braun Breaker versus Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship.
If this wasn't on a Saturday Night Main Event, I would say Sheamus, but I'm going to say Braun.
Braun, yep. Then we have Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu.
I love you, Solo. Jacob Fatu. Then one of our predicted matches is Karrion Kross versus Sami Zayn.
Kross.
Yeah, I got Kross.
Actually, never mind. Sami Zayn. I forgot who we're talking about. Sammy Hogan.
And I am putting on this belt on the line for that. I'm taking Kross if that match happens. Then we got Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY. Do you want to add Pretty Deadly or no?
We can have them. It doesn't really matter. We're having a tag team match with DIY.
We'll have DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns versus Pretty Deadly as a prediction for this match.
I'm gonna say if Pretty Deadly's in it, Pretty Deadly. If not, then DIY.
Yeah, if Pretty Deadly's in it, Pretty Deadly. DIY if not.
Yeah.
Then we have Chelsea Green versus Meechin for the Women's United States Championship as a prediction.
Green.
Yeah, Chelsea.
I don't know what else matches we could predict. I think that's it, really.
Yeah, there's not really other storylines that can end this soon.
I mean, Punk, Seth versus Drew. We could have... No, they're all in the Rumble. Never mind.
Yep.
Anyways, before we go off of WWE, everyone's getting mad that the women's have only Nia Jax has been confirmed for the Rumble. That's it.
That's how it was last year, and it was pretty good.
I think we had a bunch of people from men declared this week, so I think we're gonna have a bunch of women declared this week.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but also then you're gonna get mad that there's
no men declaring this week.
You're gonna get mad that we have too many people declaring for the Rumble. It's
yeah,
what?
It's so weird.
I'm tell us that the thing is everyone that's been declared for the Rumble
is obvious.
Yeah. What Punk? You didn't think Punk was gonna be in it? I guess you could say Ray, but still, it's fine. Yeah. Anyways, NXT divisional round results.
You can start first.
Okay. Texans versus Chiefs. Chiefs had 23. Texans had 14. Travis Kelce had a stellar game with 7 catches for 117 yards and a touchdown. Kareem Hunt had a touchdown. Joe Mixon had a decent performance with 20 touches for 100 yards and a touchdown.
Yep. Then the next game we had the Commanders upsetting the Lions 45-31. Scary Terry and Diami Brown were a great duo as they had 10 catches for 185 yards and a touchdown. Then Jahmyr Gibbs was fantastic with 20 touches for 175 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Jamison Williams had a 61-yard rushing touchdown, but he also threw an interception on a trick play.
Yeah. What you didn't say was the go-through touchdown. Teddy Bridgewater.
Yes, wait, did he?
Yep.
I thought it was a rushing touchdown by J-Mo they threw.
Mm-mm.
He did?
He had
I thought...
He had a touchdown.
He did?
Yeah.
To who?
I don't remember to.
Because J-Mo... I thought he was only in for the J-Mo drive.
He was in for like almost a whole quarter.
Really?
Because Goff.
Right. Yeah.
Because Goff was out for concussion protocol.
Yeah.
Idiot.
That makes sense. My bad.
Commanders winning it all.
Commanders are winning it all.
And I really hate to say that. I love saying that.
Yeah, Commanders are so good.
I just hated the command. I like the team. I just hate that it's the Commanders.
You liar! Teddy Bridgewater didn't throw a touchdown.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
That's fake. He had it.
It was the rushing touchdown by J-Mo probably. Because he threw it behind him, then it was pitched again for J-Mo, I believe.
Yeah, your turn.
Okay, no, you're Rams.
Oh, I am? Okay.
Yeah.
Rams versus Eagles. Eagles won 28-22. Puka Nacua and Tyler Higbee combined for 13 catches, gaining 151 yards and touchdown.
Yep.
Saquon looked phenomenal with 30 touches for 232 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns in the snow, which is kind of hard to do, so good job for him.
Yeah, good. And I know there was 3 fumbles on the Rams side, which really cost him. Puka fumbled, Kyrene fumbled, and Matthew Stafford fumbled.
Kyron's fumble wasn't really his fault.
It wasn't.
He kind of thrown the ball at him.
Yeah. Next up, we had Ravens to Bills, where the Bills won 27-25. Josh Allen had 147 total yards and 2 rushing touchdowns, while Khalil Shakir had 6 catches for 67 yards. Then the tight ends looked great for the Ravens with 9 catches for 134 yards and a touchdown, while Mark Andrews dropped the 2-point conversion that would have tied the game up.
Yep. Mark single-handedly sold the Ravens season.
Yep.
Which I'm fine with. I don't really care.
Both the tight ends have because of the touchdown foot thing against the Chiefs, which could have gotten them the first seed probably.
And just Mark was not good at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Bro was an O lineman for half the beginning.
Yeah, and everybody dropped him in fantasy.
You gonna do Bills Chiefs or Commanders Eagles?
I'll do Bills Chiefs.
Okay.
So Bills at Chiefs. I got the Bills.
I want the Bills. But it's also the Chiefs versus the Bills.
Black magic. Uh-oh.
But I feel like we're kind of seeing a different kind of Josh Allen.
We are.
Josh Allen has nothing. He has. Okay. I don't think Josh Allen has anything to lose right now.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He's already MVP. Which, if they give it to Patrick Mahomes, is he even in the MVP rate? Yeah, I would say.
It's Saquon, Lamar, and Josh.
I think with Lamar being out, he's just out.
Well, no, they've already decided the voting for MVP.
Well, I'm saying he's not going to win.
What do you mean, MVP?
Yeah.
Well, the voting's already done for MVP before that week.
Oh, it was? Oh.
Yeah, it gets done before the playoffs.
Oh. I don't pay attention. It's Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you forget it's rigged, Rocky.
Shoot.
I'm surprised. I know he was bad this year, but the fact that Patrick Mahomes isn't an all-star or put in the MVP is kind of crazy.
Yeah. So...
I'm saying Bills.
You're saying Bills? So we both got Bills. Okay.
Commanders versus Eagles. Commanders at Eagles. I have Commanders.
I'll go Eagles.
I want Eagles. I
want Commanders so bad. I'm putting the title on the line, by the way.
I just think the Commanders are a better team. Honestly, I think all the Eagles have at this point are just Saquon.
Yeah, I really want the Commanders to win, honestly.
I love the thing is I love their whole team, the Commander the Eagles.
Yeah.
I just hate Jalen Hurts.
You know what's funny?
What?
The last time the Commanders made it to the...
It was against the Eagles.
No.
Yeah.
Last time they made it to the conference championship, they beat the Lions to get there. Then in the Super Bowl, they beat the Bills. Oof. So that could happen this time.
Script got tired. Anyways, we want to talk about anything else?
Nope.
I know you have a big thing you should talk about for football.
Oh, Bears hired Mr. Ben Johnson. This dude's angry.
He's so burnt.
Oh my gosh. Blake's very angry.
That's fine. I don't want him. I want the Bills' head offensive coordinator.
He wants Joe Brady.
Or Tampa's. I love Tampa.
He
Give me
wants
Tampa.
Liam Cohen as well. But yeah, we finally have a good head coach candidate because the last two have just been defensive ones. We finally have our first offensive head coach since at least like 2000 probably. So we're finally gonna have a good offense for once. We just need to find a defense coordinator, which I think we did because he said he's gonna try to get Dennis Allen as defense coordinator, then maybe get the Darren Rizzi as our special teams coordinator.
Yay! Is that you done?
Yeah.
Okay. NBA team records so far: the Central Cavaliers are 35-6, first in the East.
Yeah.
Looks like the only threat for the Cavs, honestly, is SGA.
Yeah.
Bucks 24-17, fourth in the East. I don't know. I read something, but I don't know if it was true. They want both Beal and Jimmy.
No.
I think it was real. Pacers 24-19, fifth in the East. Yeah, they're the Pacers. I don't know what to say. Pistons 21-21, ninth in the East. Cade Cunningham has been good. Everyone is petitioning for him to get All-Star
Yeah.
jersey. Bulls are 18-25th, 10th in the East. They suck.
Yep.
Atlantic Celtics are 29-13, second in the East. Just being the Celtics. Knicks 27-16, third in the East, just being the Knicks. 76ers 15-26, 11th in the East. Again. 15-29, 12th in the East are the Nets. Raptors are 10-32, 14th in the East. The Hawks are 22-19, 6th in the East. The Magic are 23-21, 7th in the East. Heat are 21-20, 8th in the East. Jimmy Butler is back playing with them.
And you said he's staying, right?
For now, unless they get rid of him by deadline.
Okay.
Hornets are 10-28, 13th in the East. Wizards are 6-35, 5th in the East. Thunder are 35-7, first in the West. Nuggets are 26-16, fourth in the West. Wait, the Thunder are first. Nuggets are fourth.
Yes.
I got that fixed up. Timberwolves are 22-20, eighth in the West. Blazers are 14-28, 13th in the West. Jazz are 10-30, 15th in the West.
No, 14. Oh, wait. 15? Oh, wow.
15th, yeah.
I didn't think the Pelicans were actually doing good. Wow. I thought the Pelicans were still 15th.
No. They have one more game over them.
Pacific
is the Clippers, 24-17, fifth in the West. Lakers are 22-18, sixth in the West. Kings are 22-20, ninth in the West. Warriors are 21-20, 10th in the West. Suns are 21-20, 12th, 11th in the West. We traded Josh Okogie for Nick Richmond. I don't remember.
Yep, Nick
Richards from Charlotte. So Josh Okogie's playing with them. Kind of sad. I love Josh. Hopefully we can get him back soon.
Back?
Yeah. But we got a 7-foot center, which is what we need. He was aggressive.
Yeah.
He dropped like a double-double his first game.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So that was up on him. But
yeah.
Hopefully he can be what this team needs. He's already starting, so.
Oh, wow.
Joseph Nurkic is still
Bye-bye.
on pay-to-leave illness is what we have it right now.
That's crazy.
The thing is, he was a good player. I don't know what happened. Last year, Nurkic was good. I hate Nurkic now. Southwest, Rockets 28-13, second in the West. Grizzlies are 27-15, third in the West. Mavericks are 23-19, seventh in the West. Spurs are 19-22, 12th in the West. Pelicans are 11-32, 14th in the West.
Yep.
Your NBA final predictions?
I got the Cavaliers over the Grizzlies.
I'm gonna have the Knicks over. I don't want to say Rock. Over the Mavs. We'll say Mavs. I like that.
Okay.
Knicks Mavs. Would that be good though?
Yeah, it would be good.
Cat's been doing good. I love Cat.
Cat has been doing good.
Anyways, that's it for this week's episode. Oh, we forgot to say at the beginning of the episode, Rock. We're not getting it. Hot takes.
Well, we don't really need it for next week.
No.
Big week next week.
Next week we have Raw, SmackDown,
NXT,
Saturday Night Main Event results.
Royal Rumble predictions.
Yep. Can't wait for that.
NFL Conference Championship.
Super Bowl predictions.
Results and Super Bowl predictions.
And then NBA team records.
Yep.
Anything else we're forgetting?
Don't think so.
Anything else after? No, okay, no, I think.
No.
When's Vengeance Day?
I'll check. I don't think it's this week. If it is, we can. I think it's in February.
Oh yeah, February is next week, Buster.
Shit. Let's see. February 15th, I think.
Oh, so we're fine. Okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
So that's it.
Mm-hmm.
See you guys next week. Goodbye.
Peace.
Boom.